Good evening, everyone. I thought I'd, um, for fun, just look at the radar, the FlightRadar24 this evening, and it is evening time in the United States, and it is probably middle of the night in Africa and Europe, kind of getting closer to morning time in those countries. Getting looks like morning time, and in western um, parts of the world. In China, it's morning time in China, morning time in Australia, probably late morning there, and daylight in New Zealand. And so I want to look at a few, just check out the evening time flights in the United States, and also check out the we got, maybe let's look at airport disruptions today as well. There's kind of a big snowstorm on the East Coast, on the Northeast coast of the United States, in New York and Philadelphia. It looks like there's some airport disruptions, and so we'll look at the first airport disruption. We got it's a Newark Liberty International Airport, and the snow conditions right now are right now are there. Temperature is -1, and there's wind at 19 knots, and so average delay is 5 minutes. Disruption index is 5. Average arrival delay is 5 minutes. Average departure board is delay is 42 minutes. So that's that one. We'll look at second one here. We got New York LaGuardia Airport. Right now there's snow conditions. -1 is the temperature. -1 degrees Celsius. 19 degrees or 10 degree wind at 19 knots. Right now they're not showing any delays for arrivals or departures. Disruption index is 5.0. So that means major problems with long delays and several canceled flights for both arrival and departure. Third one we'll look at is Philadelphia. Philadelphia's got snowy conditions right now, and average delay is 1,000 minutes. So that one's then there's 19 knot winds, 0 degrees Celsius. There's arrival board delay. All these are just canceled, and I'm guessing a lot of these are canceled out of New York as well. We have flights. Let's see here, arrivals. Look at the arrival board on all these. They're all canceled. So basically everything on the northeast coast and those 3 airports, all those flights, inbound flights, are canceled. So this is a major snowstorm here. So you want to be inside, not drive around. Just to stay inside. Try to stay warm. If you're in this part of the country there. Let's see. In Guadalajara. We'll look at the top 3. We'll look at the top 3 flights as well. Top 3 flights. Number 3 is a flight from Mexico City, and it's traveling to not available. It's like a military government plane, and aircraft CASA C-295, and departed at 3:16 p.m. And so Mexico City is here. Well, Mexico City is here. Looks like the plane took off here, went over here, and traveled over in this area here. And it's a little unclear as to where the plane is now. 6,700 feet. GPS altitude 7,300 feet. ground speed. So it's actually on the ground now. It's a little unclear as to where it landed. Where it must have taken off there, landed over here would be my guess. Sometimes these military government category airplanes are vague. Apparently, they don't share much information. Let's see the next. Look, another flight. Here's one out of this one here is a number. This is number 2 worldwide, tracked by 2,619 people. It is a flight from Puerto Vallarta, which is right here, that airport there, and that is going to Mexico City. And Mexico City is right there. I don't know exactly where the airport is in Mexico City, but that's Mexico City. Is a very large city there. So that plane is in aircraft type is E295, and it is Embraer E195-E2. The country, the registration is XAMXD. Country of registration is Mexico, and it's brand new aircraft, and is passenger aircraft, 37,000 feet. Barometric altitude, GPS altitude, 38,950 feet. The ground speed is 467 knots, and yeah, looks like the weather is fairly clear in Mexico area. Well, not in this area, but for that flight it should be clear. Next flight, the top flight is that is a flight from Mexico City to not avail must be another military government aircraft, and it is actually flying right now. That one is it's another CASA, CASA space C-295. The departure was 8:29. It's made arrival. It doesn't say where it's going or where it's going to arrive. Looks like it's going towards Guadalajara. The country of registration is Mexico, and the age of the aircraft is 11 years. And it's a military or government plane, and it's currently 20,025 feet. Looks like it's descending a little bit, and 233 knots currently. All right. So yeah, it looks like there's weather in North America, or in Mexico. There's weather in the southern Mexico, close to Guadalajara. There's a weather system that goes through the Bahamas, Cayman Islands, and out into the Atlantic Ocean, and into the northern Atlantic. Looks like fairly heavy rain. This is also part of that snow. Up here it's snow. Down, depending on temperature, it's going to be rain obviously in this area, and then up in the colder weather. I believe that blue is where they're getting snow. But yeah, there's a major snowstorm here, and then there's it looks like there's some precipitation in Oregon, possibly some far northern California, and then the west coast of Washington as well, all the way up through into Vancouver. There's rain currently, and then there's some rain up in British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. Actually, this is probably, depending on the temperature, this isn't mainly looking at the weather. We're just kind of getting some information on weather. We're getting some information on flights as well. Looks like there's a weather system in a storm system and going over much of Alaska, at least the central part of Alaska, and that goes all the way up in the northern parts of Alaska. Yeah, and then so they're very cold there. Let's see here. What else can we see? Nighttime in this part of the world. Lots of flights going or by Brazil and into kind of heading towards Europe. Some into Africa. More flights kind of going same route under southern. They take a route through southern Europe, some through northern Europe, and then they go. There's some up in the Norway. I think it's kind of right now. It's very early in the day there. Let's see here. Looking at flights, there's a lot of flights in this area. There's to the North Pacific. There's quite a few flights going across the North Pacific. Lots of them going from east to west. There's a flight pattern going on the North Pacific. There's some flights going throughout the South Pacific into the United States, and then there's more planes going. A lot of traffic over Australia right now. It's daytime. Some traffic going over New Zealand right now. It looks like there's storm system in the very southern part of the world, in between New Zealand and Australia. And yeah, so we got I just thought I'd check out what's going on Flight Radar. Have some fun. Maybe we'll look at maybe one or two more flights. We'll take a look at like some flight going. It looks like there aren't many flights going in that area over. There's some flights going over in the north where this snow system is in this area here, New York and Philadelphia. We'll take a look at one flight. Got a flight going from this guy's guy goes way above the storm system, 35,000 feet from Tampa Bay or Tampa International Airport. Started at 8 p.m. Scheduled actual flight was at 8:38 p.m. Flying to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. And the scheduled arrival is at 10:55 a.m. Estimated 10:55 a.m. And let's see, we got so 149 minutes into the flight, 1 hour and 49 minutes in, and then there's another 6 hours and 26 minutes to go. And so that one's kind of early on in the flight. I'm guessing it's probably going to take it's kind of looking like it's going to take a northern route. It doesn't really, track the past maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there's a. It looks blue on my computer here. When I've looked at this on my TV, it looks a little purple. So it's kind of between blue and purple, and. So yeah, that thing is going to go over that storm system, or around. Hopefully, it's not going to go right in the storm system. Everything's going to be chill. Yeah, and it's going to go. Probably going to go in with all these other flights over that way, and then it's going to make its way across the ocean, and then go over to the Netherlands. Amsterdam. There's Amsterdam. Yeah, hope you all have a wonderful evening. Yeah, I just want to check out flights in the evening in the United States. So that darkness there, I guess there are different layers of darkness, but that darkness is going that way. And yeah, it's the evening time in the United States. And then you go over here, you get to like the Middle Eastern countries, and it is daytime there, or it's morning time there. And then it'll go, that's the sun will go, like the tilt of the earth will go, it'll get light over Ukraine, in Europe, and in Africa. There's actually some light over. So it's early morning time in Somalia and Ethiopia, and they're Yemen as well. And anyway, hope you all have a wonderful day, and take care.